Is Prince of Persia: The Forgotten Sands worth playing in 2023? Review, my fair review. 13 years since the last proper Prince of Persia got released. Time flies. The game that's directly responsible for the existence of the entire Assassin's Creed franchise. One of the last old school action platformers. Let's rate it properly and how it stands in 2023. First section is the story. Story is classic save the kingdom from the apocalypse. It's literally there to justify obstacles and enemies. That aside, acting is good, game is full to the brim with cinematics and action scenes, which is a huge plus. What can I say, a story doesn't stink and it doesn't smell well. Mediocre, 5 out of 10. The next section would be game bugs and optimization. This game still requires Ubisoft launcher even if you purchase the game on Steam. Stupid and unreal. The game is bug-free, extremely smooth, and it will work on a toaster too. It took some time for me to adjust video settings to make the game smooth though. All in all, 9 out of 10. Next section, game time. Extremely short game. It depends on the player of course, but in my case, this game lasted 6 hours in total. 6 hours to complete the entire campaign, but on a good side, you can easily find this game on sale for $2 now. That's a good deal for one Sunday afternoon. Zero replay value by the way. 8 out of 10 for game time. Next section would be game difficulty. Platforming is harder than the actual combat, but overall Prince of Persia is relaxing and a very easy game. There are some platforming obstacles in the mid-late game that can be a bit harder, and I advise playing this game on a gamepad. Forget about mouse and keyboard. 6 out of 10 for game difficulty. Next section, maps and graphics. Considering it's 13 years old game, it still looks absolutely amazing. Yeah, face animations they're old, but environments are absolutely gorgeous. Every single area in the game is handcrafted. Not a single reused asset in the entire campaign, and that's impressive enough. There is no minimap, UI is straight simplistic and very easy to use. Friendly UI. 8 out of 10 for maps and graphics. Next section is gameplay. It's a 3D parkour-like platformer as first, and then it's action-based hack and slash as second. Platforming is absolutely brilliant. You will need to use all buttons available during platforming. Game is fast, it respects your time, and what's most important, it's extremely fun. Action is classic, swing your sword, roll dodge, jump above enemies and execute them. From time to time, finisher animations will trigger and some of them are quite satisfying to see. Chase scenes, although rare, are absolutely amazing and the best part of this game. 8 out of 10 for gameplay. Next section is leveling and itemization. Extremely simplistic leveling system. Raise health, energy and physical damage with a small addition of 3 spells: Fire Trail, Armor Up and Whirlwind. There is literally no itemization in this platformer, only experience loot and health and energy pickups. Very poor, mediocre, 5 out of 10 for leveling and itemization. Next section is NPCs and enemies. Solid amount of enemy variety for such a short game. Around 4 to 5 different sand mobs to kill. Around 4 to 5 mini bosses to kill, and of course that epic final boss with multiple phases. I mean it, final 10 minutes of the game are a pure masterpiece. Not in terms of challenge of course, I'm speaking about immersion and pacing, the amount of fun the last 10 minutes offer. 2 NPCs in the game in total, and that's all this game needs by the way. 7 out of 10 for NPCs and enemies. Last section is music and sound. Game is fully voice acted, even though it's 13 years old, with more than solid voice acting. Sound effects are fine, music is also very good, atmospheric music. 8 out of 10 for music and sound. Final verdict. We got 9 sections with 64 points, and that would be 7.1 out of 10 for Prince of Persia: The Forgotten Sands in 2023. Short game, fun game, fast-paced, immersive, it aged well, still playable, and extremely cheap. It has a lot of problems, but frankly, who cares? It's 6 hours for $2. Have fun, it's only 6 hours after all. One Sunday afternoon, I warmly recommend this